Mothers who need to leave their babies learn how to use a pump. Research on mothers with very premature babies has shown us 3 important guidelines. If you plan to work outside your home, these guidelines will be important for you to know as well. First, when you're with your baby, spend as much time as possible holding him. Mothers from around the world have learned the importance of actually wearing your baby skin to skin. This close contact helps your milk production, soothes your baby, and encourages him with breastfeeding. Nothing makes milk better than a baby. Second, keep a good schedule of pumping and record it. 8 times every 24 hours, either breastfeed or express or both. And third, learn how to use your hands when you pump. You will see how mothers of very premature babies developed their own techniques for doing this. For some mothers who are separated from their babies, milk expression is more effective when they learn how to combine electric pumping with breast massage and hand expression. They begin by double pumping, that is, pumping both breasts at the same time. They learn how massage and compression of the breasts, including the periphery, improves emptying. A halter top to hold the breast shields or a sports bra cut to hold the shields is useful to free up both hands. Mothers feel for areas of breast firmness, and they observe the sprays in the breast shield to guide them to know where and how long to apply pressure over the breasts. After the output slows down, mothers stop double pumping. Typically, there is more milk to remove. To complete the expression process, mothers then choose different combinations of breast massage and hand expression. Others prefer to single pump, using both hands on one breast and alternating breasts. Here, 2 mothers explain how they complete the expression process immediately after double pumping. If you only relied on the machine and not your hands at all, how much milk do you think the machine alone would get out of your breast?
Half.
Half?
Yeah,
about half.
I think half.
Yeah.
I started to squeeze my breath because I was not comfortable with the machine, only the machine, because I feel something inside.
Yes.
I feel hot.
Still full.
Yeah, still full.
By emptying yourself so effectively, you've had this wonderful milk production up to a liter a day.
When the pump seemed to no longer be drawing out any milk, I would go to hand expression and I would find that I was able to get just as much using hand expression as I had already gotten with the pump.
After spending 25 minutes using the breast pump, she, you can see, got this much from the left, this much from the right, and following this 25 minutes, turning the pump off, just using her hands, she got even more from the left and the right breast. This is what has enabled this mother to keep her production up. Many mothers expect the suction of the pump will empty their breasts. If they do not use their hands, they may be unaware that an important fraction of milk remains in the breasts. This is the most nutritious milk for your baby. Mothers can increase their production by using a combination of their hands and the pump without spending any more time. Here is a study demonstrating this. The black curve is the milk output of mothers who pumped for their premature babies and used only the pump. Compare this to the yellow curve of mothers of premature babies who used their hands while pumping. Finally, look at the red curve. These preterm mothers used frequent hand expression as well as the pump in the first 3 days, and then once their milk came in, they used hands-on pumping. The average length of time these mothers spent pumping was about 25 minutes each session. Remember, all of the mothers in the black, yellow, and red curves pumped the same number of times each day. learning how to use your hands makes a big difference. If you are separated from your baby, these guidelines for hands-on pumping will help increase your milk supply. Begin by massaging your breasts and nipples to stimulate the milk ejection reflex. Then, start pumping both breasts at the same time using the shields that are large enough to feel comfortable on your nipple. Notice the difference here. It's wise to experiment a bit, as one size does not fit all. Do not use a level of suction that is uncomfortable. At the same time you're pumping, use your hands to massage and compress milk out of the breasts, working on one breast, then the other, back and forth.
I use it in a couple different ways. One is I can do compressions with both hands at the same time. And then there are times when you'll feel that there are some harder places that you want to rub out and massage out, and I can do that one breast at a time. And I sort of alternate. I go back and forth. So I may do some compression and then do one breast at a time and use my hands, just both hands if I need to.
Once the sprays nearly stop, take the shields off. Give yourself a minute or two to massage your breasts.
I'm kind of feeling to see if I have any lumps, which would be like ducts that the milk isn't getting expressed all the way out of. And if I feel one, I could kind of put my fingers on it and push it, or I could massage it. And then when I go back to expressing, a lot of times that little hard area has released some more milk, and it loosens up and lets me express the milk that was previously stuck in that little area.
Finish the expression in a way that works best for you. As you'll see, some mothers finish up pumping one breast at a time, while others rely only on using hand expression. Notice how Cynthia uses her fingers, keeps her fingers way in back of the areola, and how she pushes her breast back towards her rib cage. It's tempting to pull out towards the bottle or the flange, but that way the milk doesn't come. So she's doing a beautiful job of compressing backwards. That's the way you, and then bringing her fingers, the pad of her thumb and her index finger nice and closely together. She keeps a very nice rhythmical pattern in doing it. With hand expression or single pumping, go back and forth from one breast to the other, working primarily with one breast, then the other, giving each breast a short rest before returning. The outside margins of your breast need particular attention. You will learn the best place to use your hands by feeling for areas of firmness and watching for sprays in the clear plastic connector.
I just need to see, because if I don't see, I don't feel.
And what you're doing causes no discomfort? It's no pain?
No. I mean, it's better because I feel empty at the end. You also, if you touch, they are empty. They're not so heavy as...
A relief.
Yeah, relief.
Develop your own hands-on pumping technique, and you will feel the difference when your breasts are well emptied.